Some of Donald Trump's closest friends and allies, and even his aides, are starting to fret over his declining mental health. And we've seen reports like this for the past week. We've had a lot of them come out. But one of the most recent ones from CNN says that those closest to Donald Trump are worried that his obsession with the 2020 election and his obsession with the Arizona audit taking place still have basically rendered him completely irrelevant. He is going down the spiral, they say, into these deep, dark conspiracy theories, and they believe that this is pushing him to utter and complete irrelevance in the American political system. Most people do not like these conspiracies. Most people do not believe them. And yet the former president is obsessing over them and pushing them incessantly every single time he speaks or issues one of his idiotic little statements. And it's hurting him. It's hurting him with the public, and it's hurting him mentally. And by the way, these aren't just no-name individuals who work for the president that are saying this to the press. People like Lindsey Graham, Newt Gingrich, Sean Hannity, and former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, according to reports, have been begging Donald Trump to just leave the 2020 election alone. Move on from it, get a clean break, and go about your life. Let's focus on other things. But as I've repeatedly said, Donald Trump can't do that. And part of the reason is because I do believe he has fallen victim to his own delusions. Hell, his niece, a mental health expert, believes that he gaslit himself into believing these things that at one point he knew were not true, but he's repeated them enough. He's listened to the wrong people too many times, and now he does believe them. And once you fall down that rabbit hole, there's no coming back. Like, this might actually be the beginning of the end of Donald Trump's sanity. You know, whatever sanity he may have had left, but you can't easily be pulled back from these things, especially when you're the one who puts yourself in those positions. There are experts in the mental health field that specialize in deprogramming cult members, that specialize in getting people out of these crazed conspiracies, bringing them back to reality. But in most of those instances, nearly all of those instances, those people were drawn in by other factors. You know, a friend, a relative, seeking some kind of inclusion. And so those are easier to deprogram. But when you have an individual like Donald Trump, who knew it wasn't true to begin with, but then he kept repeating it, and he repeated it so much he ended up believing it, that's a lot harder. Because he is a full-fledged believer now that the election was somehow stolen from him, and in the belief that he might be reinstated as president this year, even though that's literally not a thing that can happen under United States law. So he's going to become more unhinged. He's going to become increasingly unstable, and his mental health is going to deteriorate from the already horrible position that it was in. And again, his closest friends, Hannity, Graham, Mark Meadows, these people know him better than anyone else. They have been his biggest supporters over the years. And if they're telling us that they're worried that he's gone too far down the rabbit hole, then trust me, he's probably a lot further down it than we even know about.